I wonder if your therapist likes me. I guess it depends on how much of the truth you tell to her. And I wonder if
Um, yeah, I think for me, it's actually kind of the opposite. I feel most creative when I'm super busy and underslept and moving around and doing a million things at once. I think when I have too much time and space, it could be nice for a little bit, but eventually, I don't think it suits me super well. So I'm very happy to be back on the road. It feels very good.
you can hate me if it helps. Make me out to be the villain.
Um, I mean, I love playing shows. For me, before I ever started writing music, I used to just play shows covering other people's music. So from day one, that's been a super huge priority to me. But I think the best part is honestly looking out into the crowd during shows and just seeing how happy people are to be back and to be able to see live music again and get to, connect in a real space at a real time. It's a really beautiful thing.
You can hate me if it helps. Make me out to be the villain.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of there's two sides to that. I think it's easy to write because it's all just kind of true. And it's all something that I obviously, have thought about and continue to think about all the time. And then on the other side of it, it is incredibly scary to put out. Like it's strange sharing that much of yourself with anyone, whether it's someone or it's a complete stranger. It's a very strange feeling to give them so much. But I think in a way that's how it should feel. If you're making something that you want to have a lot of artistic integrity and something that you think is going to stand the test of time, I think you got to be willing to give a little bit.
You can hate me if it helps. Make me out to be the
I think
villain.
it's yeah, like you said, it's an incredibly personal song. And I knew that it was a song that I had to write with someone who I really felt safe with emotionally and trusted. And not only that, but someone that I thought songwriting wise would really, really add to it. And I think both Olivia and Dan perfectly personify all those things. And they're people that I think I work well with and that I really trust with not only my emotions, but my songs.
You can hate me if it helps. Make me out to be the villain.
I definitely think of it as maybe not as much a divergence, but I think
Mm.
it's kind of the next level. I like to think of it as a new place that I've arrived, and I think it's certainly more of a full production. I think I've kind of proven to myself that I can do the minimal thing, and I can do more acoustic feel, and there's obviously still going to be many songs like that I will put out. Um, but I wanted to try and really ramp it up and make something that felt a little bit bigger and a little bit more live.
You can hate me if it helps. Make me out to be the villain.
Yeah, oh, well, thank you. I love Twitter. I think Twitter is the most fun social media by far. What's the most crazy reaction? I don't know if this is specific to even this song, but I love that when you put out a new song, everyone kind of claims different parts,
Mm.
and the bridge is kind of one of the parts I was most fearful for people to hear, and the fact that so many people showed love for it meant a lot to me.
You can hate me if it helps. Make me out to be the
I think
villain.
of a little birdie app. I mean, people are creative and people are funny. I think Twitter is awesome because there's so many constraints. So you have to be funny. It's not, there's no video, there's none of this. You only get so many characters. So it forces you to, I think, be a little bit more witty, which I love. I like that people were going with the lemon theme a little bit. People went with, I love soup and I tweet about soup a lot. So people are going with the soup thing a little bit. But yeah, it was really cool to see, a nice mix of actually really good suggestions and really hilarious suggestions. But yeah,
Nice.
I love it. I'm asking for it too. I'm egging it on. So I love it. I can't get enough of it.
You can hate me if it helps. Make me out to be the
I
villain.
am almost done working on my debut album, which has been an extremely amazing process, a very difficult process, but extremely rewarding process to go through. And yeah, so that's going to come at some point. I can't say when yet, but it is certainly in the works. And then hopefully I'll be able to get to your side of the world at some point. If not this year, then very early next year. But I'm very excited to do that.
You can hate me if it helps. Make me out to be the villain.
Amazing. Yeah. Well, I think what I would say is thanks for sticking with me. No matter if you were there from the beginning or you just hopped on the train, I really appreciate you. And if you want to hear more or see more or laugh at some stupid tweets, you could find me anywhere just at Alexander 23. So thanks, and I can't wait to see you soon.